Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you the Netflix series Sonic Prime New Yoke City pack. So, as you guys can see here, this is my first Jakks specific Sonic Prime figures in the 2-inch scale. I am going to be comparing these to the 5-inch figures and the PMI toys. So, as you guys can see here, this pack does look pretty cool. I am really liking it. Alright, guys, so we got an open window of the figures. There's the New York City. There's the warning and the license. There's the bytecode down here. We get an image of Sonic. There's the Sonic Prime logo. Here's the back. It shows you all the details. Pause if you want to read. And also, as you guys can see here, I did pick this up at my local Walmart. There was actually a Walmart that had this in stock still. So, I mean, hey guys, this pack does look pretty cool. I am really liking it. But okay, guys, that's enough talk about this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and crack this out of its packaging and take a closer look. Alright, guys, so here are these figures out of their packaging. So as you guys can see here, I'm sorry if you guys don't know why Sonic's laying down. The reason why he's laying down is because he's literally hard to stand up. Like, even if he's like this, like, let me position his legs a little. As you guys can see here, even if he looks like this, he cannot stand up. Like, watch. I think the reason why he cannot stand up is because, guess what, guys? His legs are, like, not doing well. That is pretty much of a problem. Yup. But since I just picked him up, let's take a look at him first. So, as you guys can see here, for this figure, he is just getting, just a really good head. Like, no mistakes. Well, there's actually one mistake on his eye a little. I know you probably can't see that. Here, let me bring the light over. Yep, you guys can definitely not see that, but as you guys might have seen before, Sonic's got some sort of 2 eye pupils. That is a bit of a mess up a little. That is not pretty cool, actually. Alright, guys, there's Sonic. Next, let's take a look at Tails 9. So, as you guys can see here, for this figure, he is not getting the same thing as the 5-inch figure. Like, all his tentacles of Tails, they're all just in one piece. Like, as you guys can see here, you could actually take the tails off and easily put them back on. As you guys can see here, for the articulation, he's just getting a swivel at the head. Arm articulation. And just a regular leg articulation. Oh, I forgot to show Sonic that. Swivel at the head. Arms. And I think I already showed you the legs. Oh, let me try this. This won't work either. Well, whatever. There's these figures. Next, let's take a look at Rusty Rose. So, As you guys can see here for Rusty Rose, she is not getting a soul with the head. Arm articulation. And leg articulation. Barely some leg articulation. And last but not least, guys, if you haven't seen these in these packs before since the other YouTube videos, this is the Shride and this is the New York City base that they go on. I mean, hey, this is the red. Alright, guys, so there's all this. So since this was actually the last piece, let's compare it to some other jewels of the Sonic cast. So as you guys can see here, here's the Shride compared to the red Chaos Emerald, and here it is compared to this crystal that came with Blaze. So as you guys can see here, there's the Shride compared with those. Let's put the Shride back. Alright, guys, so now let's move everything to the side and let's do some comparison with Sonic with the other Sonic figures. Alright, guys, let's bring in just a regular Sonic. Let's bring in the classic Sonic. And let's bring in just a movie Sonic figure. So as you guys can see here, I know this might look a little weird why I have him being like this, but I mean, hey, it still looks pretty cool, I guess. Well, not too cool. Alright, guys, there's the Sonics. Now let's... Oh, yeah. If you guys didn't remember in my last video, with my 5-inch figures of Mario and Sonic, I actually did compare them to Mario. So, like the movie Mario. So, I'm just seeing how they look with the 2.5-inch Sonic Prime and movie Mario. Like that time. Alright, guys. Now let's compare him to the 5-inch Sonic. And I want to do something a bit funny here, and this actually came in my head. Let's put the 2-inch movie Mario and Prime Sonic, and let's add in the big Mario so that I could show you what I was talking about. If you forgot it. So you guys can see here, these figures do look pretty cool. I am really liking how they look. Alright, guys, there's that. Now for the last figure, let's compare him to the PMI Sonic. So as you guys can see here, for the PMI, it does look pretty cool. I am kind of liking it, but I think this looks more like a fake Sonic figure, obviously. This definitely looks real. This is good for if you want to make a stop motion based off Sonic Prime, you can make your own, I guess. That would be cool if you made a stop motion based off Sonic Prime. Alright, guys, there's that. Now let's take a look at Tails 9. So, I don't really need my fingers since we all know that Tails can stand up perfectly. 9. And let's add in just a standard modern Tails, the classic Tails, and the movie. So as you guys can see here, this does look like a good lineup here. But what I'm demonstrating here is, like, Tails 9 is has the lightest yellow character. Like it has the lightest yellow color. Yep. This is definitely not looking like orange to me. This looks more like a yellow than an orange. That is a little weird. Alright, guys. There is that. Now let's bring in the 5-inch one. So as you guys can see here, him compared with the 5-inch one looks pretty cool. I am really liking how that looks. Alright, guys. There's that. Now let's bring in Rusty Rose, and I guess the only figures I can compare her with is out of the Jakks line is the classic Amy and the modern Amy. Besides, out of these, I actually do want to do a trick. You guys see here, I do have the hammer that belongs to the 4-inch figure. It does fit perfectly in Amy's hand, the modern Amy. I forgot to put in the classic Amy. Alright. So there it is in the classic Amy's hand. Now, I know this doesn't look like a hammer that belongs to Rusty Rose, since Rusty Rose has no red on her. Well, I mean, she does have red, but there's no way this could be comparable to her, since she's more darker than the regular Amy. But, I mean, hey, yeah, the hammer does fit perfectly in her hand. And, I mean, hey, that does look pretty cool. I am really liking how that looks. Alright, guys. There's the 2 Jakks Amy's. Now for the final figure comparison with this, let's compare Rusty Rose to the Amy from PMI. So as you guys can see here, this definitely looks like a fake version too. I am not really liking how that looks. But I mean, hey, still, these figures do look pretty cool. I am really liking how they look. Alright guys, there's Rusty Rose. But okay guys, I think that's going to wrap up this review on the Sonic Prime New York City pack. So as you guys can see here, this pack does look pretty cool. I am really liking how it looks. But okay guys, I'll see you guys later, and I'll definitely catch you guys in the next video. Take care, my friends.